trash belongs on the floor. Take your filthy shoes off. You're staining my Italian rug.
That's my mother's photo. Get your shoe off of it, please.
Your mother? A street rat who raised you in a trailer park doesn't get to be called a mother in this house.
After she walks through, have the floors sanitized. I can smell the gutter on her.
Mr. Tyler, I'm your daughter. You called me here.
Don't flatter yourself. Your mother's trust fund unlocks next month, and I need your biological signature to transfer the equity so I can finalize the merger with Vance. You're here to sign a piece of paper and then be married off to him as part of the deal. Know your place.
You're so bad, Daddy. What if someone sees us?
Let him. This whole house is mine. I can do whatever I want with my girl.
What are you doing sneaking around in the dark?
I should be asking you that. I couldn't sleep. I heard heavy breathing and strange noises coming from your study. I thought someone broke in, so I tried to check without turning on the lights and bumped into the vase. What exactly were you doing in there, Richard? Should I go inside and check?
Nonsense. I was just reviewing some documents. There's no intruder. Go back to your room, right now.
Then review your documents a little quieter. You're giving me a headache.
Do you have a death wish on your first night here? Keep your mouth shut about what you saw unless you want to end up in a ditch.
Their father and adopted daughter. It's sick.
This house is full of sick things. Crying won't save you. Wipe your tears.
Why are you helping me?
I'm not helping you. I'm keeping you from ruining my plans. Now wipe your tears. No one in this house respects a crybaby. Daddy, I made your favorite blueberry muffins this morning. I hope you like them.
That's my good girl. Unlike some ungrateful wretches in this room.
Some people are even worse than dogs, for dogs still know to wag their tails at their masters.
What's wrong, Chloe? Cat got your tongue? Or did you just forget how to act like a lady? Serena, mind your manners. We don't mock guests at the table, even if they're unrefined.
Okay, it's so boring. I get it. Let's go, Dad. Eating with trash makes me sick. Daddy, what if someone sees us? Let me go! I can't stay in this house! They're monsters! They were together last night, and this morning they acted like nothing happened! I'm calling the police!
Go ahead. Call the police and see who ends up dead first.
Why? They broke the law! They're sick!
Stop crying. They're not just sick freaks. They're murderers.
What are you talking about? Murderers? Who did they kill?
Your mother. The woman whose name is on the deed to this house. The woman whose billions made Richard Tyler who he is today.
This can't be real. He said she died of heart failure. He told me that.
Your mother wasn't sick. He poisoned her bit by bit until her heart gave out.
All to steal her $1 billion dowry. All to keep this empire he never earned.
That scar, how did you get it? My baby sister, your mother's best friend. She was Richard's plaything before Serena. He used her, ruined her, then threw her off a 20-story building. Made it look like a suicide.
Oh my God. So you married him? To get revenge?
He took everything from us. I'm here to skin him alive. To take back every single thing he stole. Are you in? Or are you just gonna cry about it for the rest of your life?
What do you want me to do? I have nothing. No money, no power, nothing.
You have the Tyler name. You have the right to inherit. You're the only legal heir to your mother's fortune. That's the weapon Richard fears most.
And if we lose? If he finds out, he'll kill us both.
We don't lose. Because we have nothing left to lose. He already took everything from us. The only way out is to make him pay.
I'm in. I don't care what it takes. I want them to burn. I want them to go to hell.
Chloe, be a dear and top up Miss Carter's tea. Don't spill it. I know you're used to holding plastic cups, not fine bone china. Look what you did to my limited edition Jimmy Choos. Clean it. Now.
You tricked me on purpose.
I said, clean it. Use your cheap clothes, gutter rat.
Don't stop, Serena. Let her learn how to serve her betters.
Look at you, crying on the floor like a dog. You really think you belong here? You're nothing but trash.
Are you crazy? You burned me! I'll tell Daddy. I'll have you thrown out of this house!
Go ahead, tell him. Tell Richard you ruined his precious trust fund key. Let's see if he cares more about your dress or his $1 billion merger with Vance. Touch her again, and Richard will drown you himself.
All right, let's go back. You didn't have to do that. You could have gotten in so much trouble.
Nobody gets to hurt what's mine. Not in this house, not anywhere. Serena spilled tea on her dress and is throwing a tantrum at the club. I didn't have time for it, so I brought your merger ticket back early. She needs a lot of work before Vance sees her tonight.
Okay.
The gloves will hide the bandages, and the backless design will keep Vance's and Richard's with his eyes distracted. I hate them looking at me like a piece of meat. Use it. Their greed is your weapon. Let them see exactly what they want to see. A perfect, compliant little doll. Stop fidgeting. The zipper will get stuck if you don't stand still.
I'm sorry. I've never worn anything this expensive. It feels wrong.
This is what you're entitled to. This is your birthright. You need to stand tall. Let them fear you. Let them know you're not the little girl they can kick around anymore. You look beautiful tonight, Chloe. Victoria.
Victoria! Open this door! How long does it take to put a dress on?
The car is waiting. Stop wasting time on this girl. Vance hates tardiness.
I'm just teaching her how to stand straight, so she doesn't ruin a $10,000 dress with her slouching. We're coming.
A true Tyler bloodline. Pristine and beautiful. Richard, this merger will be a very fruitful marriage between our families. Smile, or you're dead.
Daddy, Mr. Vance, I brought you some champagne.
Richard, I'm talking to the real heiress. I have no interest in your adopted charity case. Have her fetch us some cigars instead. Did you hear, Mr. Vance? Put the champagne down and go fetch the cigars. And don't interrupt us again.
You think you've won just because that old pervert Vance smiled at you?
You think you and that Ice Queen bitch can take what's mine? Nothing in this house is yours. Daddy only needs me now. You're obsolete. Vance wants a pristine, pure-blooded trophy. Let's see if he still wants you after a few street rats have their fun with you. If the deal falls through, Daddy will throw you back to the trash where you belong.
You're pathetic, Serena. Enjoy your tantrums while you still can.
I'll destroy you both. I'll make sure you end up worse than your dead mother. Mark my words.
This isn't the way home. Where are you taking me?
Miss Serena said you need to learn a lesson.
Stop the car right now! Let me out!
Oops, no signal down here, rich girl. Look at this high-class merchandise. Your sister paid top dollar for an exclusive VIP show. Don't worry, sweetheart. Smile for the camera. We'll make you a star by tomorrow.
Whatever she paid you, I can pay double. Just let me go. You don't want to mess with the Tyler family.
We already got the cash. Plus, we don't get expensive toys like you down in the gutter very often. We're gonna take our time.
Touch her again, and I'll break every bone in your body.
Who the hell are you? Just a crazy bitch in heels. Get her!
She's mine. Breathe, Chloe. You're safe. They can't hurt you now.
How did you know I was there?
Serena is stupid, but she is cruel. The moment I saw her looking at the gallet, I knew she would try something tonight.
I put a tracker in your bag this morning. Victoria, you're bleeding! It's dripping everywhere. We need to go to a hospital!
No hospitals. Richard has eyes in every private clinic in this city.
But your arm! We can't just... I won't die. We are going back to the mansion. Back? But if they see us... We use the underground service elevator. If we disappear tonight, Richard will get suspicious and tear the city apart. We play by the rules until we break them. It's so deep. You could have died for me.
I told you. You're mine to protect. Nobody else touches you.
Why? Why would you do this for me? We barely know each other.
Because I see you. I see the girl who's been hurt her whole life, but still has fire in her eyes. Because when I look at you, I don't feel alone anymore. Because I care about you. More than I've ever cared about anyone.
Victoria.
Clumsy idiot. Don't stare at me like that. It's rude. Have you learned no manners at all?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Tyler. It won't happen again.
That's what I like to see. Don't spoil her. She needs to learn her place in this house.
I won't. She's not going to embarrass this family, not on my watch.
The deepfake is rendering. I matched her facial micro-expressions exactly to the interview footage you provided. The lighting matches the penthouse of the Imperial Hotel.
Make her look cheaper. I want my daddy to see his untouchable, elegant ice queen acting like a desperate whore. And one more thing. I need fake bank transfer records.
Financial forgery? That's extra, princess.
I just wired another 100K in crypto. Link her personal account to this gigolo. I want the file on my tablet in 10 minutes.
Look what your perfect wife has been up to. She's making a fool out of you in front of the whole city. Everyone's talking about it. She's been whoring around with random men behind your back. Everyone knows.
Lying bitch. I knew I couldn't trust her.
She's only here for your money, Daddy. She doesn't care about you. She's been stealing from the company accounts, too. I have proof.
Richard's offshore money laundering accounts, and the money trail of him bribing the doctors to poison your mother. It's all here. Take it. We leave first thing tomorrow morning and hand this over to the prosecutors.
It's finally going to be over, right?
Victoria! Get out here, you bitch!
Take it and hide in the secret compartment. No matter what you hear, do not come out.
You lying whore! You've been cheating on me. You've been stealing from me.
Is that what Serena told you? You're really gonna believe a little brat over your own wife?
Lying whore! I have the video. I have proof. Don't you dare lie to me again!
So what if I did? You're a boring, pathetic old man anyway. Did you really think I'd ever be faithful to you? I married you for your money, nothing more.
You're fired. Get out of my house. Get out of my sight. You're leaving here with nothing.
No money, no clothes, nothing. I want you gone in 10 minutes.
Get up! Victoria is gone!
You are the only chip I have left to secure the Vance merger. Until the wedding day, you are not taking a single step out of this room.
If you try anything stupid, I will break your legs and drag you to the altar myself.
Keep your eyes open 24/7. Even if the house is on fire, she doesn't leave this room.
Your guard dog is gone, Chloe. Your little ice cream bitch ran away with her tail between her legs. Nothing but a pawn now. A useless, caged pawn. What? No snappy comeback? No big speech from the big air? You're really nothing without her, aren't you? You're just a sad little orphan all alone in the world.
You're wrong. She's coming back. And when she does, you and Richard are gonna pay for everything you've done.
Oh, that's hilarious. She's gone. She left you here to rot. She doesn't care about you. She only cared about using you to get to Richard.
You're wrong, Serena. The game has just begun.
Let me go! Where are you taking me? Let go of me! Father, please!
What do you want? Let go of me!
Struggling. I've made a decision. You're marrying Mr. Vance next month. It's the only way you can be useful to this family.
Are you insane? He's killed 3 wives. You're marrying me off to a murderer? I'm your daughter!
Such a pretty little thing. Don't worry, darling. I'll take good care of you. You'll never want for anything as long as you behave.
You're a bastard who ruined my life. The only thing you're good for is this marriage.
This merger will save my company. You will do as you're told, or you'll regret it.
Okay. I understand, Father.
Take the chains off her door.
Yes, sir.
From now on, she's the future Mrs. Vance. Treat her accordingly.
You're nothing but a pawn now.
As long as you behave.
Get out of my house!
No more hiding. No more crying. No more letting them hurt me. It's my turn to play. It's my turn to make them burn. They took everything from me. My mother, my home, my life. Now I'm going to take everything from them. Their money, their power, their reputation, everything. Victoria's out there, fighting for us. I'm not going to let her down. I'm not going to let my mother down. This ends tonight. Got it. This is the first piece of the puzzle. Serena's whole life is about to come crashing down. If this DNA test works, Serena's whole life is a lie. Everyone will know she's not a swapped baby. She's just Richard's bastard from his mistress. The whole world will see her for the fraud she is. I need you to get this package out of the house and put it in the bottom of the garbage truck that comes today. No one will look there. Please. This is life or death for me. I'll make sure you're rewarded for this, I promise. I'll do it, Miss Chloe. Don't worry. I won't let you down.
You were waiting for came in this morning. The girl did exactly what you said she would.
Good. Here's your money.
Rush this DNA test. I need the full notarized report before the Tyler Group's coronation gala this weekend.
I want them destroyed. I want every lie they've told exposed to the whole world. Fast-tracking DNA to 24 hours? That's going to cost you triple, V. Money is not an issue. Just get it done. You got it. I'll have the results in 24 hours. Good. This is the final blow. Richard and Serena have had it coming for too long. This gala is where it all ends.
It looks perfect on you, Miss Serena.
You were born to wear this crown. You look like a real princess.
Of course I do. This crown belongs to me. The whole company belongs to me. That little gutter rat Chloe will never take what's mine.
Miss Serena, Mr. Tyler wants you to go over the speech for tomorrow night. He wants everything to be perfect.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute. I want to make sure this crown is fitted perfectly.
That crown looks heavy.
Enjoy it while you can still hold your head up. Tomorrow night, everything changes.
What the hell did you just say to me? You think you can ruin my big day? You're nothing! A nobody! Tomorrow, I'll be the heir of the Tyler Group. And you'll be married off to that old monster Vance before the week is over!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here tonight on this very special occasion for the Tyler Group and for my family. For the past year, the whole city has been talking about my family, about the lost daughter, about the struggles we've been through. But tonight, I'm here to put all the rumors to rest. Tonight, I am proud to announce my true successor, my beloved daughter, Serena Tyler.
Security! What the hell are you doing? Throw this crazy bitch out! Get her out of my building right now!
Did you lose my invitation, Richard? Or are you just scared? Scared that I'm here to ruin your little party? Scared that I'm here to tell everyone the truth about you?
You have no right to be here. This is private property. Get out, or I'll have you arrested.
Arrest me? Go ahead. But before you do, why don't you let everyone hear what you've been hiding? All the lies, all the crimes, all the blood on your hands.
Turn it off! Cut the power! Now someone cut the goddamn power!
There's nothing we can do.
You're so bad, Daddy. What if someone sees us?
Let him. This whole house is mine. I can do whatever I want with my girl.
It's fake! It's AI generated! It's a deep fake! That woman is trying to ruin me! It's all lies! None of it is real!
It's not true! She's framing us! Victoria has hated me since she married my father. She's making all of this up to steal our family's company. Please, you have to believe us!
What the hell do you think you're doing? Get off this stage!
You like facts? You want proof that the video is real? Fine. But first, let's talk about the biggest lie you've ever told. The lie that Serena Tyler's is a swapped baby, that she's the victim of a hospital mix-up. Here's the DNA report. Notarized, 100% authentic, unaltered. Serena isn't a victim of a swap. She's his bastard daughter with his mistress, born while he was still married to my mother. The whole swap story? A lie, made up to let his mistress's daughter inherit my mother's fortune.
You smell like something strange, like away like a wine, like my fate in the range. It's not a problem I can't fix. Maybe I just meant to be your toy.
You thought this was just about the affair? About the bastard daughter? No, Richard. This is about murder. This is about the woman you killed. The wife you poisoned, just to steal her billion-dollar dowry.
Shut up! You're lying! She died of heart failure. The doctors confirmed it. You have no proof.
You killed her mother for the dowry. And you killed my sister for fun. You used her, ruined her, then threw her off a building and called it a suicide. For 10 years, I've waited for this moment.
It's over, Richard. Your reign of terror is over.
You pull me in and you push me away.
Richard Tyler, you are under arrest for the murder of Eleanor Tuller, fraud, embezzlement, and multiple other charges. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Let go of me! I am the heir! I'm the heir of the Tyler Group! Get your filthy hands off me! You can't do this to me!
Serena Tyler, you are under arrest for conspiracy to commit fraud, accessory to embezzlement, solicitation of assault. Come with us.
You're nothing. You never were. All the lies, all the cruelty, all the pain you put me through. It all comes back to you today. This is what you deserve.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here today. For the past 3 months, the Tyler Group has been through an unprecedented crisis. But today, we turn a new page. As the only legal heir of Eleanor Tyler, the founder of the Tyler Group, I am here to announce today that from today, Tyler Group belongs to its rightful owner. All the shares illegally held by Richard Tyler are now returned to the Tyler estate. I am the new chairman of the Tyler Group. Miss Tyler, congratulations on your new position. The whole city is wondering, who will you appoint as the new CEO of the Tyler Group? Do you have a candidate in mind?
Meet my new CEO of the Tyler Group, and the most important person in my life, Victoria.
Thank you, Chairman Tyler. I am honored to take on this role. For the past 3 months, we have worked tirelessly to stabilize the company, to fix the damage done by Richard Tyler, and to rebuild the Tyler Group into what it was always meant to be. A company built on integrity, on innovation, and on the legacy of Eleanor Tyler. I promise you all that under the leadership of Chairman Tyler and with the hard work of our entire team, the Tyler Group will reach new heights. We will not let you down.
Miss Tyler, you called Miss Victoria the most important person in your life. Can you elaborate on your relationship? Is there a romantic relationship between the two of you?
Miss Victoria, you were married to Richard Tyler, who is Chloe's biological father.
do you respond to the rumors about your relationship with Chloe? Do you worry about the public's opinion?
Are you sure about this, boss? Once we do this, there's no going back. The whole world will know. Shut up and let me kiss you. I don't care about the world. I only care about you. I've waited long enough for this.
Yes, Victoria is the love of my life. She saved my life. She stood by me when I had nothing. She fought with me when no one else would. She is my partner in business and in life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'd burn the world down for her, and I'd build it back up again, just to see her smile. That's all that matters.
What's your dad gonna do about it? Oh, wait. He can't even pay for your lunch. Give me that. What do you even draw in here? Pictures of food you can't afford? Ugh. Oh my god, is this Riley? You drew Riley? The poor kid has a crush! Like she'd ever... Ow! Put it down. Mind your own business, Riley. I said, put it down. Whatever. He's not worth it anyway.
Let me see. Does it hurt?
Only a little. You're a terrible liar, Cole. Come on, I want to show you something.
When did you... It took me and my dad 3 weeks. It leaks, but it's ours now, our secret base.
I've never had anything that was mine before.
Now they come near you again, I'm aiming for worse.
He's just late. He's always late. Cole? Cole! I've seen them. They're on every lamppost.
Gary at the hardware store signed their agreement yesterday. And the Millers at the bakery, they're thinking about it too.
How much are they offering?
The Klein Group doesn't make offers, Riley.
Mrs. Higgins?
That's me.
What is it?
Pursuant to Section 14.3 of the Municipal Development Code, mandatory relocation notice, 60 days to vacate. They've lawyered up. It's not a request anymore.
What are we going to do?
I'm not leaving. My mother started this shop. I grew up in this shop. They can send all the letters they want. Hi, can I help you?
I hope so. I just got into town. I'm a photographer, freelance, travel mostly. I'm doing a series on small coastal towns. I noticed your sign outside is hanging by one hinge, and it looks like your roof has a leak.
Is it that obvious?
Only to someone who's looking.
Do I know you?
I don't think so. I'm new in town. Name's Leo. I'm handy with repairs and need a place to stay. Would you be willing to trade maintenance work for a simple room or closet to sleep in? I'm not picky.
You want to trade manual labor for a closet?
Hotels in a town this small are expensive. And I like working with my hands. Seems fair.
I don't even know you.
You'll know me after I fix your ceiling.
There's a storage room in the back. It's small, it's dusty, and the cot is from the 90s.
Sold.
You always move this fast?
Only when the ceiling's about to cave in.
Okay, I'll admit it. That's not bad for a photographer.
My dad was a handyman. I picked up a few things.
Thanks. You did all this before 8 a.m.?
Couldn't sleep. Hope you don't mind the color.
No. I like it.
Miss Morgan, Mr. Klein would like to remind you that your relocation deadline is in 1 week. He's prepared to offer a final settlement.
I've read the letter. My answer hasn't changed.
Maybe you should reconsider. Things have a way of getting difficult for people who don't cooperate.
Sorry, couldn't help overhearing. Did you say relocation deadline?
This doesn't concern you, buddy.
You're citing section 14.3, but that only applies for urban renewal zones. Has this street actually been designated as one? Because I haven't seen the required council votes, environmental reports, or public notices at City Hall. Have you?
Mr. Klein's lawyers have handled all the...
Your friend here forgot to file the complaint with the court clerk first, which makes this letter completely effective and opens you up to a countersuit for tortious interference. But I'm sure your boss already knew that.
Who the hell are you?
Just a photographer who reads a lot. Have a nice day, gentlemen.
Where did that come from?
Listen, don't let them scare you. That letter is bluffing. But you should probably get a real lawyer to look at it, just in case. It's me. Pull every permit and approval for the Tidewater Bay project tonight. Also, get me a full audit of Victor Klein's property acquisitions in town. Keep this strictly off the company books. So this is the famous Bloom. I've heard a lot about this place.
Mr. Klein. Thriving and demolishing aren't the same thing.
That depends on what you're building in place of what you tear down. Progress requires sacrifice.
Easy to talk about sacrifice when you're not the one losing everything.
Honestly, these buildings are falling apart and won't last 5 years. Offering these owners a cash buyout isn't cruelty, it's a mercy. Morning. And you are... Leo. This is one a handyman. A handyman? Photographer, mostly. Handyman on the side.
Interesting. Where are you from?
Here and there. I travel.
Here and there. How wonderfully vague. And what brings you to our little town?
The light. Best on the eastern seaboard for Leganscape photography.
I'll give you till the end of the week to make up your mind. Nice camera. Like a M6, isn't it? That's a $10,000 camera for a traveling photographer. You must be very successful. Find out everything you can about him. His eyes. He's not afraid of me.
Yes, sir.
The letter says, Morgan, we've been hired to fight the Klein Group's location notice and will file an injunction this week. Leo, this is a top East Coast law firm. Who hired them for me? I can't even afford a parking ticket.
Maybe someone saw the news coverage and decided to help. It happens.
There hasn't been any news coverage.
Maybe there should be.
Halted? What do you mean, halted? The city suspended our permits to reevaluate the environmental assessment and investigate a relocation complaint.
A complaint? Filed by who?
Anonymous.
This is a systematic attack by someone with deep pockets, not scared locals. Did you dig up anything on the photographer?
Nothing, sir. No social media presence, no published work under the name Leo, no employment history, no tax records.
Everyone has records.
Not this man. It's like the identity was
created, so he's using a fake name. Increase the pressure on the street. Double it. If we can't go through the courts right now, we go through the people. Make them want to sell. Make staying unbearable.
La la la. I still can't believe it. A real law firm. Maybe the universe finally decided to cut me some slack.
Maybe you deserve a little luck.
I don't believe in luck. I believe in, I don't know, stubbornness.
I know you do. I'm not giving up.
You said you travel a lot. Don't you ever get tired of not having a home?
I think Home isn't always a place. Sometimes it's a person or a feeling you had once and you spend the rest of your life trying to find it again.
That's unusually poetic for a guy who fixed roofs.
Photographers are allowed to be poetic. It's basically in the job description.
I've never told anyone this.
Of course.
Growing up, my best friend Cole and I were inseparable. He grew up poor and bullied, but remained incredibly kind. He was a gifted artist who could find and draw beauty in anything. We'd hide in our secret cliffside treehouse for hours, watching the sea and dreaming of the future. Family disappeared on my 12th birthday, without a trace, like he never existed.
Did you ever find out why?
No, and that's what I can't forgive. Not that he left, people leave, but that he didn't tell me. After everything, I wasn't even worth a goodbye.
Maybe he had a reason. Maybe he wanted to tell you, but he couldn't.
There's no reason good enough. You don't disappear on the people who love you, not without a word.
He probably thought about you every single day after that.
That's a nice story. But thinking about someone isn't the same as being there.
Sorry, I don't usually dump ancient history on strangers. Must be the sunset.
You're not dumping anything, and I'm glad you told me.
The water's off. The whole street, there's nothing. Not a drop.
No.
How much water do the flowers need?
At least 40 gallons a day. Leo, if these flowers die, I lose next week's wedding contract. If I lose that contract, I lose the shop. There has to be a reason. You can't just shut off water to an entire block without notice.
It says here it's a mandatory maintenance outage.
How long? Indefinitely? That's not a maintenance schedule, that's a siege.
Ma'am, I just read what's on the screen.
They're sending a message. Sign the papers and the water comes back on.
Maybe we should just...
No. That's exactly what they want. The moment we give in, it's over.
I need a water delivery to Main Street, Tidewater Bay. 40 containers minimum. Build a discretionary fund under community aid. Keep my name out of it. Tonight, there are flowers dying. Get the Tidewater water records. I want whoever authorized the shutdown and any Klein payments. I don't care that it's Sunday.
Anonymous donation, ma'am. Enough water for the block. We'll be back every other day until it's fixed.
Anonymous donation. Out of nowhere. Just like the anonymous law firm.
It's me. I've got him making a phone call earlier today. Couldn't get audio, but his body language changed completely. He's not who he says he is.
Wait. Frank, slow down. What do you mean you can't supply anymore? We've been working together for 3 years.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Frank.
Talk to me.
My supplier dropped me. Klein got to him. He leaned on the distributor, and the distributor leaned on Frank. Without flowers, there is no flower shop. It's that simple. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm just being stubborn. Maybe I should take the money and...
No. Let me try something. Give me 1 day. Rachel, I need you to contact Elena Vasquez at Pacific Floral. Tell her it's me. She'll know what that means. Route premium stock directly to Tidewater Bay. Skip the distributors. Match her Singapore terms. Yes, I know it's a small-town flower shop. Do it anyway. And tell Elena I'll consider it a personal favor.
Just need you to sign here to confirm your account, and this is a special direct from the grower price.
I don't understand. Who set this up?
Just says referred by a friend. Sign here.
Pacific Floral. That's not some local operation. They supply 5-star hotels, luxury weddings. Who are you, Leo?
I'm a photographer.
A photographer?
Yeah. I just moved here.
Thank you. Okay, so you take the eucalyptus like this, thread it through the base, and then the roses nestle in here, gently, like you're tucking them into bed.
Like this?
You're strangling it. Here. Like that. See? Gentle.
Gentle. Got it.
Nice.
Really nice. What do you say? May I?
Sorry, it's the caterer needs the back table cleared.
Leo's entire identity is fake. Whoever he is, he's got some serious connections. Keep digging. I want a name.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
Rough neighborhoods.
You don't really look like a photographer. Why are you so interested in this story anyway? How did you get out?
At 10, Cole fell from our treehouse onto driftwood, sliced his arm open. I used my shirt for the blood. The scar is right here. Cole?
Riley, I got this falling off a motorcycle in Portugal. Believe me, if I were your long-lost childhood friend, I'd have a much better story.
That song. Where did you hear it?
I heard it on the radio.
No, you didn't. That was my mother's original.
I'm sure I heard it on the radio.
No, it's not. Excuse me, young man?
He's talking to you.
Sorry, didn't catch that. We should get back to the shop. The delivery's coming at noon.
I was thinking about walking up to Kelsey Point this weekend. Do you know it? The cliffside trail above the old lighthouse?
The one where the trail forks at the big rock and you have to go left or you end up in the brambles? I mean, I saw it on a hiking map at the visitor center. I've spent a lot of time exploring since I got here. I'm observant. It's what photographers do.
It can't be. It can't be him. Because if it is, then he came back and he still didn't tell me. And that would be worse than leaving. The Ashford wedding. The Ashford wedding! They want us to do the flowers!
The Ashfords?
That's $50,000. That's a year's rent saved.
Wow.
This is it. This is the one.
The Morgan girl just landed the Ashford wedding. That's a major contract, enough to stabilize her business and turn the other shopkeepers against our deal.
When is the event?
Saturday. Flowers are being transported from the Pacific Floral Warehouse Friday afternoon.
Find me the name of the transport company and get me the driver's phone number.
Hi, I'm calling about a delivery to Bloom Flowers. It was supposed to arrive at 1. You mean rerouted? Delivery drivers are available. The wedding is Gary Oro. The transport company says the shipment was rerouted due to a scheduling conflict. That's not a real thing. Someone got to the driver.
Rachel, Bloom's Friday delivery was intercepted. Immediately charter a GPS-tracked refrigerated truck with a new driver directly from Pacific Floral. It must arrive tonight. I personally authorize all costs.
How did you do this? There's no way you conjured up a truck out of thin air.
I have my ways.
We'll talk about this later. Right now we have flowers to arrange.
You look beautiful. What? We never got to finish our dance.
Clara, doesn't that young man look like the little Cole boy? The one who lived on Birch Street? My God, he does. Same eyes, same jawline. Couldn't be. That family left ages ago. I'd know those eyes anywhere.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just thought I saw someone.
What a charming picture.
Beautiful festival, beautiful town. Enjoy it while it lasts.
I know who you are.
Are you okay?
You know, I used to hate this dock. My Arthur brought me fishing here when I was a kid. I never caught anything. He said I lacked patience. He was wrong, of course. I'm very patient. I waited years to build what my Arthur started, and I'll wait as long as it takes to finish it.
I heard you've been fixing roofs for girls in New Hampshire. You know, if your dad ever found out what you've been doing, he'd cut you off without a second thought. Tell me something. Do you have the balls to tell Riley the truth? Stay away from her.
Or what, buy your way out again? You can buy lawyers and people, but you can't buy forgiveness. When she inevitably finds out the truth, your lies will hurt her worse than you leaving did.
Your Arthur ruined my family by threatening a child. Whatever masks I wear now, you are the villain here. If you think I return for nostalgia, you're making his exact mistake.
What mistake?
Underestimating me.
So when the truth comes out, and it will, Riley's gonna look at you the same way she looks at me. Like a traitor. Simon, I want you to organize a town meeting.
Make it mandatory.
Every resident and business owner on Main Street. This Saturday, I have an announcement to make.
Listen to me carefully. I need everything compiled and sent to Sarah Chen at the Coastal Tribune. All 3 forged environmental reports with altered metadata, and the offshore accounts contradicting his tax filings, plus the on-the-record testimony from 2 ex-Klein Group employees. It's risky, which is exactly why we strike now, before his next move.
This could stop the whole project.
That's significant.
Significant? It could shut down the entire project. Who would even have access to documents like this?
Sounds like someone on the inside.
Who? Who gave them these files?
We're looking into it, sir. The documents were sent from an encrypted... I know who did this. The photographer. The billionaire photographer. He's been orchestrating everything. The lawyers, the suppliers, the water delivery, and now this! He's been dismantling my project piece by piece from inside a goddamn flower shop. The city's ordered a full stop on construction pending investigation. That's months of delay. Millions in losses.
What I should have done from the mask at the beginning. Stop attacking the shield. Attack comes up first off. Not to me. To her. She doesn't know who behind a mask this whole time. What happens when he's been manipulating her? When she finds out, she won't just be angry. She'll be shattered.
The town meeting is in 5 days. Make sure every single person on that street is there. Rent a projector. I'm going to give them a show. Peace offering. I know we've been on opposite sides of this, and I wanted to clear the air.
Since when do you bring flowers to people you're trying to evicted?
Fair point. Look, between us, the article in the Telegram shook me up. I've been asking myself if I've lost my way. My Arthur started this business to build things, not to bully people. Maybe I forgot that. It's just, something's been bothering me. He shows up out of nowhere, right when you're in trouble. No past, no references, no verifiable history. And suddenly your problems start solving themselves. Top lawyers, premium suppliers, front page exposés.
Victor, what is this?
Has it ever occurred to you that you don't actually know anything about this man? That everything he's told you might be a lie?
You don't know him.
You're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's exactly what he says he is, a wandering photographer who just happens to be very, very good at solving impossible problems. I just think you deserve to know who's really in your corner and why.
Why does every answer from Leo feel like a closed door?
I need to ask you something, and I need you to tell me the truth.
Okay.
Who are you? And I don't mean your name, and I don't mean your job. I mean, who are you, really? Why are you here?
I told you,
You know this town. You know the trails, the tides, the streets. You hum a song that my dead mother wrote. You have a scar in the exact same place as someone I lost. And every time I get close to the truth, you change the subject or leave the room. I have trusted you. I have let you into my shop, my work, my life. I need you to trust me back.
I came here because this place is the most important place in the world to me, because someone here is the most important person in the world to me. And I needed to come back and try to fix something I broke a long time ago. That's the truth. That's as much as I can give you right now.
That's not enough.
Because I'm afraid. Because if I tell you everything, you'll look at me the way I've been terrified of for 12 years, and I don't think I can survive that.
12 years? You said 12 years, not a long time ago, not years. You said 12. That's how long it's been since
I misspoke.
Don't you dare take it back. I need to think.
I almost told her. I was this close. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. I know what's at stake. But she's asking the right questions, and I'm running out of wrong answers.
Your Honor, the businesses on Main Street have failed to meet the financial obligations outlined in the Municipal Redevelopment Agreement. Klein Group is seeking compensation for lost project revenue totaling $12 million.
Objection, Your Honor. There is no valid municipal redevelopment agreement. The agreement my colleague references was never ratified by the full town council as required by Section 7.2 of the town charter. Furthermore, the environmental impact assessment upon which the agreement was promulgated has been flagged by state regulators as potentialist.
Is this true, counsel? The agreement wasn't ratified?
I'm inclined to dismiss the plaintiff's complaint pending a full review of the underlying agreements. Counsel, I suggest you advise your client.
A top-tier lawyer nodding to a wandering photographer, like he's taking orders.
You did it. You won. Maybe the firm took it pro bono. Big cases bring big publicity.
I'll be there.
Riley! Victor has called an emergency town meeting tonight. He says he has a major announcement. Everyone on the street got a notice. What's going on?
Lo, are you okay? You've been quiet all afternoon.
Strained. I'm fine.
Thank you all for coming on such short notice. I know tensions have been high in our community. There have been accusations, lawsuits, newspaper articles. And through it all, one question has gone unanswered. Who is really behind the disruption? Who has been pulling the strings? And for the past several weeks, he has been living in the back room of a flower shop on Main Street, pretending to be a nobody. Now, I'll let you draw your own conclusions about why a billionaire would hide his identity and secretly manipulate the legal and business affairs of an entire town. But I think you deserve the truth. And I think you deserve it most of all.
Is it true?
Yes.
You left me. 12 years ago, you disappeared without a word. I waited for you. I waited in that treehouse until it was dark and I was alone. You never came, and I spent 12 years trying to understand why. And then you came back. And you stood in my shop and you lied to my face. Every smile, every conversation. You looked me in the eye and you pretended to be a stranger while you what? Played puppet master with my life?
Riley, I can explain.
You made me trust you. Again. You made me care about you. Again. And it was all, every single moment of it built on a lie. Just like last time.
Please, just let me...
Don't touch me!
Riley, please. I know you're in there. I know you don't want to see me, but please, just let me explain. 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking. Please!
I'm sorry. For then and for now, the N.
Ms. Morgan, calling to inform you that our firm has been released from your case. Our benefactor has withdrawn funding. We'll be filing a motion to withdraw as counsel. I'm terribly sorry. Ms. Morgan, I regret to no longer associate with your file. We'll need you to reapply through standard channels at full wholesale rates.
Riley, I held out as long as I could.
I know. What will you do? I don't know yet.
"7 days, Riley. After that, the court enforces the order and you lose everything. The shop, the building, all of it. Sign this and you walk away with enough to start over somewhere else. It's generous. More than generous. Your knight in shining armor is gone. The lawyers are gone. The suppliers are gone. Your neighbors are signing as we speak. You're the last one standing and the ground is about to give way under your feet. There's no shame in letting go."
7 days.
This was the first thing we ever planted together. Cole and me. We were 8.
He said if we gave it a name, it would never die. I called it Captain. He thought that was the funniest thing in the world. The plastic bag is torn open. Inside is a brown, kempt paper envelope, yellowed with age. Riley flips the envelope over, holding it in both hands, feeling its weight. It had been here for 12 years, hidden beneath the flower pot, waiting.
Dear Riley, I'm sorry I can't be at your birthday. I'm sorry I can't say goodbye. I wanted to. You don't know how much I wanted to. A man came to our house. He works for Mr. Klein, Victor's dad. He told my Arthur that if we don't leave tonight, he'll make sure your family pays for it. He said he would shut down your mom's flower shop. He said he would make sure you and your mom couldn't stay in Tidewan Bay either.
We have to go. Now. You can't tell anyone.
My dad said I can't tell you. He said if I tell you, you'll try to stop us, and then they'll come after you. I can't let that happen. You're the only good thing in my life, Riley. I can't be the reason something bad happens to you. I'm hiding this letter in Captain's pot because it's the only place I know you'll never throw away. I hope you find it someday. I hope you read it and you understand. I don't know where we're going. I don't know if I'll ever come back. But I promise you this, I'm gonna get strong. I'm gonna get so strong that nobody can ever hurt you again, and then I'm gonna come back for you. Wait for me, Riley. I'll come back. I promise. I promise. I promise. You didn't leave me. You were protecting me. You were always protecting me. And I sent you away.
I saw a taxi pick him up the morning after the meeting. He had one bag. He looked like someone who'd lost everything, Riley.
Did you hear where the taxi was going?
I think the driver mentioned the city, but that's all I know.
No one by that name here, ma'am. Mr. Carter is not in. He hasn't been in the office all week.
If the whole world was available to you, but the one place you wanted to be just threw you out, where would you hide?
I found it in Captain's pot. 12 years, and it was there the whole time.
You found it?
You were protecting me that night. You were protecting me, and I didn't know. All these years, I thought you just left. I thought I wasn't enough to stay for.
You were everything. You were the only thing. Leaving you was the hardest thing I've ever done, and lying to you when I came back was the second hardest.
Why didn't you just tell me when you came back? Why the disguise? Why the lies?
I wanted to earn my way back into your life, not buy it. I wanted you to choose me for who I am, not what I have. His father. Not just Victor. The whole operations for original threat studies, the Leod fraud going back 20 years, bribery of at least 4 town officials. This is enough to bring Victor down, not just stop his mind's recorded conversations.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stand up as Cole Carter.
I know what Victor told you. I know what it looked like. But I need you to hear the real story.
Henry Klein, Victor's Arthur, threatened his family. Threatened my family. He spent 12 years building himself into someone come back and fight. And he spent 12 years himself into someone strong enough to come back and fight.
I owe all of you an apology. I came back wearing a mask because I was afraid of Victor, afraid of my own past, and most of all, afraid that the people I grew up with would see me as an outsider. These are records of the Klein family's Leod acquisitions in Tidewater Bay going back 20 years. Every one of them was based on forged property assessments and bribed officials. That means every purchase agreement Victor has offered you is built on fraud. The agreements you signed aren't legally binding because the underlying documentation is criminal.
You're saying we can void the agreements?
Not just void them. With this evidence, we can press criminal charges. But I need witnesses.
And I'm done letting someone else decide whether we get to keep it.
I've lived on this street for 63 years. My Arthur built this bookshop with his own hands. I knew your Arthur, son. He was a good man who got a raw deal. I'll testify.
I'm in.
Organizing what? Get everyone. Lawyers, security, everyone. I don't care what it costs. We shut this down before it starts.
You've got to be kidding me.
Building's closed for maintenance. No one or in or out. Maintenance? It's a public building!
They're stalling. If they can delay the hearing past the court's enforcement deadline, the purchase orders go through automatically.
Then we need to get inside. Now. Is the service entrance on Maple Street still there? The one behind the kitchen?
The old caterer's door? Yes. They never locked it because the handle's been broken since '98.
Listen! The front is blocked, but we're getting inside. Follow me, everyone! Stay together!
This is highly irregular. We received a request for an emergency session, but Mr. Klein's representatives informed us that the petitioners had failed.
We're here, Judge Ruth Cole. Every petitioner, every witness. We didn't fail to show up. We were locked out.
This hearing was not properly scheduled. We have not been given adequate time to prepare our defense.
Mr. Klein, you were notified 24 hours ago. That meets the emergency session threshold. Sit down.
As you can see, every permit has been approved, every property assessment conducted by licensed professionals, every agreement signed voluntarily by the property owners.
And you dispute this?
I left this town when I was 12 years old because the Klein family threatened my family with violence if we didn't disappear. I came back because I made a promise to this town and to the people in it. And today, I'm keeping that promise. I have evidence that every document Mr. Klein's attorney just presented is based on fraud, and I can prove it. This is the property assessment for 14 Main Street, Gary's hardware store, dated 3 years ago. It values the property at $180,000. This is the actual assessment from the county assessor's office obtained through a Freedom of Information request. The real value? Someone altered the numbers for the motion before the acquisition still was made. The same pattern repeats for every property on Main Street. 12 properties, every one undervalued by 60 to 70%. This is a record of wire transfers from Klein Group's operating account to an offshore account in the Cayman Islands. And this is the personal banking record of Councilman David Rhodes, showing deposits from that same offshore account totaling $340 over 3 years. Councilman Rhodes was the deciding vote on the urban renewal designation for Main Street.
Objection! These documents are unverified. Their provenance
provenance is the Klein Group's own internal servers, obtained through a whistleblower who worked in your finance department for 6 years. Every document has been authenticated by a forensic accounting firm and submitted to the State Attorney General's office as of this morning. But documents are just paper. The real story belongs to the people in this room. Martha Higgins, would you tell the council what happened when you refused to sign Victor's agreement?
They cut off my water supply. They told my tea supplier they'd be audited if they kept selling to me. A man came to my ship midnight and told me that if I didn't sign, might hear unfortunate rumors about my family.
I was threatened. A man came to my family deported.
They said they'd revoke my husband's visa if I didn't sign.
They said they'd tell everyone I was a bad doctor.
This letter was written by a 12-year-old boy by Henry Klein. He was told that if he didn't leave in silence, if he even said goodbye to his best friend, the people he loved would be destroyed. I'm hiding this letter in Captain's pot because it's the only place I know you'll never throw away. He came back. He kept... I'm gonna get so strong, and then I'm asking this council keeps nobody can have promise to this community. To protect the people who live here, not the people who exploit them.
This is a circus! You're gonna take the word of a man who spent weeks lying about his own identity? He's a fraud! He manipulated this entire town!
Based on the evidence presented, this council is referring the matter to the State Attorney General for criminal investigation.
All you're under arrest for development activity of public officials and criminal intimidation. You have the right to remain...
Sunrise blend from Chen's. She says you're her favorite cuss scare, but I think she tells everybody that.
She does. It's her business model.
The contractor says the community center renovation will be done by fall. The town council approved the Heritage Preservation Grant yesterday.
I heard. Mr. Henderson won't stop talking about it. He wants to put a plaque on every building.
Every building?
Every single one. He's already drafted the text for the bookshop. It's 4 paragraphs long. When did you...
Took me 3 weekends. The roof was the hardest part. I had a good teacher. A girl once told me that if you build something with someone you love, it lasts forever.
It's perfect.
It's not perfect. The door sticks a little, and I think the west wall is 2 degrees off level.
It's perfect.
Riley, I spent 12 years building a company, making money, accumulating power, and all of it, every deal I closed, every problem I solved, every late night, I was really just building a road back to you. I told you in that letter that I'd come back. I told you I'd get strong enough to protect you, and I did those things, but I left out the most important part.
What part?
The part where I tell you that I've been in love with you since I was 10 years old. That the drawing those bullies found, the one of the girl with the braids, I drew it because I couldn't stop looking at you. That every time I built something in the last 12 years, I built it because I imagined showing it to you. And I am asking the girl from the treehouse, the girl who saved me with a slingshot and a yellow door, if she'll let me stay. For good this time. No more disappearing. No more hiding. Just us.
Mommy, what's in that old letter?
A promise, sweetheart. One that someone kept.
Ready or not, here I come. I'm coming to find you.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Starting tonight, this is your home. But the Carltile family has Carlton rules.
I won't cause trouble.
Noah, come meet your new family.
Hi. Hi.
You're going out again?
Work. Sorry, wrong room.
Do you always walk into other people's rooms like this?
The Carlyle family values boundaries above all. Everyone will watch how you behave.
I understand.
Good. This is not where you used to live.
Morning, darling. You must be Aiden. Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
What? What happened last night doesn't happen again. I said it was a mistake. Then learn the house. And learn that not every door here is meant to be opened. Relax. I'm not interested in your secrets.
Don't be so sure.
And you? What exactly are you afraid of?
Am I interrupting something?
No.
Your brother can be hard to deal with sometimes. Don't take it personally.
I won.
Just get through today.
Stand up straight. Don't look so awkward. Voters don't like seeing anything unplushed.
Places, please, everyone. Places. Okay, Aiden, can you come in just a little bit closer, please? Yeah, right there. Perfect. Great. Everyone look here, like a real family.
Everyone will watch how you behave.
Do you always walk into other people's rooms like this?
Like a real family.
Stop looking like that. You're not here to ask for anything.
Don't let him get to you. Is this how your family comforts people too? Like an order? Everyone here is playing a role. The more you care, the more you lose. What about you? Are you acting too? I always am.
We announce the engagement next month. Along with the donation plan, Family Values will help with women voters.
Welcome to the Carlisle family. This is not about feelings, it's strategy. Noah and Victoria's engagement must be locked in before the election.
Is he cooperating?
He will. He knows what family duty means.
Who's there?
It's me.
Don't listen at doors. If it's about your wedding, should I congratulate you?
To family. Aiden.
You don't have to explain anything to me. Then why have you been avoiding me? Because the way you look at me doesn't feel like a brother.
My wife's son from a previous marriage.
You shouldn't be here. People notice. I've been looking for you for 20 minutes. Why look for me? Your fiancée is downstairs. She's not. New York seems to think she is. I never got to choose. School, major, work, who I'm seen with. None of it was mine. I tried to be normal. I tried to love someone my father would approve of, the media would approve of, someone safe. I couldn't. Then what kind of person could you love? I don't know. I only know that when I look at you, everything gets dangerous. If I wanted to kiss you, would you run?
Noah, you can still tell me to stop.
What happened tonight changes nothing.
Then what am I?
You shouldn't be dragged into this, but you already did.
Why is your face so flushed?
I had a little too much to drink.
You seem to be in a very good mood tonight. I hope you enjoyed the party too.
Family is the cornerstone of our society. And so what does Negevan have at Mani? Probably Naoini stay in our Satamor.
Are you insane? Someone could walk in any second. You've been avoiding me?
You said it yourself. That night changed nothing.
I didn't say that because I regret it.
Then why? Because I'm not respectable enough?
Because I know exactly how this family would destroy you. I can survive whatever they do to me. I can't survive watching them do it to you. This only hurts me more. I'm sorry. Don't push me away again.
Sorry, sir. We're here for the champagne.
Take it and leave.
Yes, sir.
It's okay now. What if it hadn't been the staff?
Is this what you want? Every time we get close, it feels like we're about to be executed.
I'll find a way.
Are you okay?
Just feeling a bit stuffy.
Darling, where did you go? I've been looking for you.
Took a call.
You haven't been yourself all night.
I'm just tired.
Aiden, have you fallen for someone in this house you never should have? Aiden, talk to me.
Not now, Mom. Please.
We have a lot to be thankful for this year.
Let's be grateful for everything we have and for family members who understand duty and sacrifice.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You seem nervous tonight.
It's just a holiday dinner.
Really? I thought maybe there was a secret hiding under the table.
This is your place? I stay here when work runs late. No house, it's cameras, know my father's people. Are you here alone a lot? Most of the time. You don't look happy. Back then, I kept telling myself I'd leave someday. Then why didn't you? Because I thought I wanted nothing. Until you.
Noah, I know you're in there. Open the door.
Go to the bedroom. Stay quiet. So I still have to hide, right?
Up this late?
What are you doing here?
I just wanted to see what's been keeping you so busy lately.
You've seen enough. You can leave now.
You're in a terrible mood tonight. Is it because someone else is here?
You're crossing a line.
Really? Because lately you look like a man hiding something precious. Don't be late for the media shoot next week. We need to look more convincing as a couple. Good night, Noah.
What was I just now? Aiden, like a lover? No. Like a boyfriend? Even less. I looked like a secret shoved behind a door. I was protecting you. That's what you always say. Then why does the person being protected feel nothing but shame? Give me some time. I don't want to be your secret forever.
Closer, more natural. Smile more naturally. The public loves stability.
Aiden, what do you think of this tie?
It looks good.
Noah likes it too.
We're adding an embrace shot. We need people to believe it's real.
Noah, tilt your head lower. Victoria, move closer to him.
This shot is definitely making headlines.
Excellent. That's exactly the effect we needed.
Looks like today went wonderfully.
Aiden! That's in the mail. Let me explain. Explain what? Why you didn't pull away? Or why you looked so much like you belonged to her? It was all for them.
But what I saw felt real enough.
You can't just disappear like this.
Aren't you the one who's best at making me disappear?
I didn't have a choice in that shoot. Aiden, look at me.
You never have a choice. No choice about the engagement. No choice about holding her, kissing her, and admitting me.
Why did you do? Then when are you ever going to see me a second?
Thank you for meeting me.
What do you want to say?
Don't be so tense. I'm just curious why Noah has been paying so much attention to you lately.
Maybe because we live in the same house.
You know, Noah wasn't always like this. He used to smile. He used to trust people. Now there are very few people who can make him lose control.
Maybe you know him better than I do.
Really? Because I keep thinking the way he looks at you doesn't feel very familial.
You're overthinking it.
And you? When you look at him, what does it look like to you?
If you care that much, ask Noah directly.
Oh, I will. But before that, I wanted to see how you lie.
If you invited me here to humiliate me, congratulations.
No, Aiden. I won't be the one humiliating you. It'll be the look on your face when you can't hide it anymore. It's me. Keep watching them. I want time, place, and proof strong enough to ruin them.
Understood.
You've barely eaten these past few days. Batine, you want some of their breakfast one?
I'm fine.
When you lied as a child, you always looked down first.
Mom, please don't ask.
If someone has hurt you, I have a right to know.
No one is hurting me.
Then why do you look like you're falling apart?
The engagement preparations cannot be delayed any longer. You've been unstable lately.
You're not worried about me. You're worried about your campaign.
I care that this family does not become a scandal, especially after you started behaving dangerously.
What exactly are you saying?
I'm reminding you not to bring certain unacceptable impulses into this house.
Who is it? It's me. You shouldn't be here. I just needed to know you were okay.
Whose door were you standing at last night?
That's none of your business.
Everything about you is my business, especially before you drag this entire family into the mud.
You control my work, my life, my marriage. Now you're policing how long I stand outside a door?
I'm stopping you from making a mistake that would destroy you.
You're not afraid for me. You're afraid for the image you built.
Listen carefully. Before the election, I will allow no scandal, especially not the kind that is abnormal, disgusting, and enough to turn every supporter against us.
You make me sick.
Then don't force me to be even clearer.
Aiden, it's me.
Who sent this?
I don't know. But they got us.
Come with me.
Where?
Somewhere no one knows us.
How much longer can we keep hiding? When I was younger, I thought if I obeyed enough, one day he'd finally be satisfied. Then I realized with a man like him, satisfaction is never the end. It's just another chain. Then without that house, without his name, who would you be? Maybe just an ordinary man who comes home from work, cooks terrible dinners, wastes whole weekends with the person he loves. That sounds better than the Carlisle mansion. I'm afraid I can't give you that life. Do you think I care about the mansion? I was never afraid of being poor. I'm afraid of the way you keep pushing me away. Noah, I love you. You love me? Yes. Even if it's a disaster, even if it's dangerous, I still love you. I love you too.
This early?
I think you should see this. I didn't want to embarrass you, but pretending not to see it would only make things worse.
Where did these come from?
Does it matter? What matters is that they've turned the Carlisle family into a joke behind your back. I think you should have a talk with Noah before the media does.
Send Noah to my study. Now.
Explain. Do you understand what this would destroy if it got out?
It was never going to destroy me.
No. It destroys me. My campaign, my name, my family.
So you finally said the truth.
Listen, Noah, if you want to ruin yourself, fine. But I will not let anyone, especially that boy you've become obsessed with, drag me down with you.
Don't you dare touch him.
Oh, I dare. I can destroy him, destroy his mother, and leave them with nothing.
You're insane! Insane!
Then remember this. If you want to keep him safe, stay away from him. Don't be nervous.
What do you want from me?
Your mother loves the life she has now. A respectable marriage, a stable home, a second chance. If you don't want all of that to disappear overnight, stay away from my son. Otherwise, Helen leaves with nothing. And the two of you will go right back to where you belong.
You're disgusting.
Yet disgusting men are usually the ones who win.
What happened?
Why have you been avoiding me? Because I'm done playing. What do you mean? I mean, did you really think I'd throw away my life for a relationship that has to stay hidden? That's not who you are. How much do you actually know me? Maybe I got close to you because you're a Carlisle.
You're lying.
Am I? You can give me a mansion, money, status, but you can't even admit me in daylight. I'm done playing this little affair game with you.
So everything you said was fake?
Yes. Including when I said I loved you.
Get out.
Gladly.
The Carlisle family is expected to announce a major engagement soon.
If you're not feeling well, we can leave.
I'm fine. Thank you all for being here tonight. To me, family has always been the greatest value. So tonight, I'm honored to share some wonderful news with all of you. My son, Noah, is going to be engaged to Victoria.
Thank you, everyone. Noah and I are both very excited for the future. Aiden.
You'll congratulate us, won't you?
Of course. I wish you a lifetime of happiness.
How sweet of you.
Noah!
Stop.
Pick up the phone. Please pick up.
What did you say to him?
I said nothing.
He would not just disappear for no reason!
Don't make this public. Tomorrow the press will continue covering the engagement.
My son is missing!
Then find him. Quietly.
Hello? Where is Aiden?
Don't be so hostile. Sit. Let's talk.
I'll ask again. Where is he?
He's safe for now.
You touched him.
No. Your father drove him away. I just saw the board more clearly than you did.
What do you want?
Finally, the right question. I want the wedding to proceed as planned. You keep playing the perfect heir, and I become the future Miss Carlyle.
You think I'd agree to that?
If you don't, you know exactly what Richard will do. He'll destroy Aiden first, then Helen, and what I have will make sure they never get the chance to fight back. Don't look at me like that. At least I'm offering you a choice. Your father wouldn't.
If I cooperate, Aiden stays safe.
I'll do my best to keep Richard away from them.
Is he safe right now?
Were you trying to scare me to death?
Yes. I fell in love with him.
What did Richard say to you?
He said if I didn't leave Noah, you'd leave with nothing. I couldn't gamble with your life, so I had to leave.
You foolish boy! I can lose the house, the marriage, the status, but I cannot watch you bury your heart with it.
Running is not the answer. If you still love him, then stop running.
You win.
Don't make it sound so ugly. We're simply getting what we need.
And what exactly do you need?
Position. Contracts. Half of the future power of the Carlyle family. Love was never on my list.
There can be no mistakes tomorrow. This will be the most important day for the Carlyle family.
Are you sure?
If I don't go, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
This is... Get him out of here.
Aiden, you'd better leave right now.
Oh my God, it's the stepson. Keep shooting.
How dramatic.
I wasn't going to come. I was going to do what I always do. Step back and then step back again. But then I realized I've spent my whole life giving things up. I gave way to poverty, to humiliation, to this family. I refuse to give up love too.
Noah, do not say a word.
Don't marry her! The person you love is me! Don't you dare take another step!
You've controlled me long enough. The person I've loved all along is him.
You've lost your mind!
No. I'm finally refusing to live for you anymore.
Beautiful speech. But if you hadn't seduced him, would he be here now?
You want to put all of this on me? Then what about the photos, the surveillance, and the deal you offered Noah?
What deal?
You're not the victim. You knew about Noah and me long before this.
You used those photos as leverage to force him into this wedding. You never wanted love. You wanted your place in the Carlyle family.
She has photos? This is bigger than a wedding store!
Fine. If we're tearing this open, let's tear it all the way open. You think I'm the dirtiest person here? Then let's show the contracts to the press. Here are the private agreements signed by Richard and my father. If Noah and I go through with the marriage, future Carlyle Foundation projects will be funneled to my family's business.
Give me that!
Richard, we need to leave immediately. The media's already going live with this.
I've had enough. I thought I married a man who could give my son and me a new life. But now I see I didn't marry into a family. I married into a performance. I want a divorce.
I'm not coming back.
Do you have any idea what you're giving up?
I do. I'm giving up the life you chose for me.
What now? I don't know. But for the first time, that's okay.
Don't laugh.
I haven't said anything yet.
I'm just trying to prove I can actually make dinner. So far, the evidence is weak.
I knew the two of you wouldn't survive your first week on your own.
Hey, you came at exactly the right time.
Thank you.
Take care of him.
I will. Do you ever regret it? Leaving that house, that name, everything that was supposed to be yours? No. For the first time in my life, I'm not living as the person someone else wanted me to be. I'm living as myself. This feels strange. Strange good or strange bad? Strange good. Like I'm waiting for someone to tell me it's not real. It's real. Not bad. For a first try. Just not bad? Okay, it's terrible, but I don't care. What are we gonna do now? Like, for real.
Find jobs, pay rent, make dinner, mess up, try again.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah. But for the first time, I'm not scared of my own life. I used to lie awake in the mansion, thinking I didn't belong there.
And now?
Now I know I belong here. With you.
Good night, Aiden. Good night.
The bread is burning.
Let it burn.
You're ridiculous.
We'll get better at this. At what? Cooking or being together? Both. I never thought I'd be happy being ordinary.
Me neither, but ordinary feels pretty good.
I got an interview. See? We're figuring it out. Do you miss it? The money, the power. I miss none of it. I miss having a father who actually loved me. But I never had that. You have me. That's more than enough.
You two look good.
Mom.
Thank you, Helen, for everything.
Take care of each other.
You too. We'll be okay. What are you thinking?
That maybe real is better than perfect.
Who drew this garbage?
One more time. Who?
It was me, Mrs. Stone.
You? The stray cat I picked up off the street?
Mrs. Stone, for this collection I referenced your early...
Shut up. Inspiration is a privilege of genius. You don't have the genes. You think scribbling makes you a designer?
I just wanted...
What you want doesn't matter. Get down and pick up every piece.
Hurry up. Mrs. Stone's time is worth more than your life.
Put it on. Don't let her see you bleed. She'll think it's weakness.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. Just survive.
Mom's brooch? In the photo from my foster family, she was wearing this one. Why is it in Victoria's office?
Stolen. All stolen. She stole my parents' life's work.
What you owe my parents, I'll settle every last debt. LF, Lily's Fashion, 09923, my birthday. BK, Brooklyn. Brooklyn Safe Storage, Locker Hose 0923, prepaid permanent lease, registry. Lily Calloway. Mom, you left something for me. Found it. This one? Victoria's showstopper from last fall. Completely identical. Every sketch. All matched to Victoria's greatest works from the last 20 years. She stole every stroke from my parents. Mom and Dad found out Victoria was stealing their work. They were going to go public. Then came the accident. Mom, Dad, you said you believed in me. I won't just make you believe. I'll make her pay on her knees.
Yesterday's fabric samples. I wanted midnight blue. What garbage did you send me?
Mrs. Stone, the supplier said midnight blue was out of stock. I picked the
Close? I want perfection. Don't you understand English?
I'm so sorry. I'll reorder right away.
If sorry was useful, why would I keep you around? Know why you'll always be just an assistant? 'Cause your head's empty. Design needs a soul, and you don't have one.
Yes, Miss Stone.
Have her redo the entire sample room by tonight.
Heard that? Tonight. Don't expect overtime pay.
She says I have no soul. Everything on her body is my parents' soul. Hold on. A hunter doesn't fire before setting the trap. Identical. I inherited your hands. Mom, let me borrow your work. Tomorrow she gets a taste. Once she swallows this bait, she'll never spit it out.
That spot by the dumpster ain't great for lunch.
Who are you? This is the staff entrance.
Just passing by. Saw you alone. Thought you might need this.
Why?
Cold out. Coffee's hot. No complicated reason. You work in this building?
Kinda. The very bottom kind.
What's that mean?
Means I'm in charge of getting yelled at and mopping floors.
I'm shooting a documentary series, capturing the invisible people in the fashion industry.
Invisible people?
Tailors, assistants, pattern makers, holding up the whole industry but never on any magazine cover.
You're a photographer?
The freelance kind. Can't afford me, can't fire me.
What's your name?
Luke Stone.
Stone? Victoria?
Same Stone, but my relationship with her, it's way more complicated than you'd think. Same time tomorrow. I'll pass through again.
Stone, what is he to Victoria? Enemy or...
What is this? This pleating structure. I've never seen this technique. Genius. Pure genius.
Diana, my office, now. Who touched the files on my desk today?
Let me check. Should have been just cleaning staff. Want me to bring the new assistant?
Forget it. Probably something I forgot about. Call a design team meeting. 2 p.m. I have new inspiration to announce.
Yes, Miss Stone.
Called you here to announce a breakthrough. A new technique I've been developing. I'm calling it the stone fold.
God, I've never seen a structure like this.
Genius speaks for itself. Samples by next week.
You took the bait. Good. Now let me show you what real genius looks like. The Shadow War begins.
Three desks got the same email this morning. Vogue, Harper's, Ellie, no name, no return address, just designs. And now the whole internet's. Just yet designers mever, you can miss a drem. And now the whole internet's losing its mind over this Lily. Its next fold is Stone Expression. Her technique's from the same bloodline as Stonefold, but a level above. This ain't imitation, it's evolution. Some folks reckon she's one of Stone's old students. Lacks design in arrays of design? Don't matter. Who? Next issue cover, we run a head-to-head.
Mrs. Stone, W&B Bazaar both ran features this morning.
I saw it. Some anonymous nobody thinks one sketch can overshadow my 20-year reputation.
The problem is, her design and your stonefold technique...
And my what? Spit it out!
Similar technique. But the press says hers is more advanced.
More advanced? She's using tricks I played with 20 years ago. Find her. I want to know who she is, where she is, what computer she used.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see that Lily designer? The whole internet's going nuts.
I don't really go online.
You, come here.
Mrs. Stone?
When you organized my files last, did you see any other sketches?
No, Mrs. Stone. I only sorted the papers on your desk.
What time did you leave that night?
Around 11, Mrs. Stone.
Anyone else go into my office?
No. After the cleaning lady left, it was just me.
Fine. Get back to work.
Rattled. You're getting rattled, Victoria.
I need something new. Now!
Mrs. Stone, what direction are you...
Direction? My direction is to crush that Lily girl. Go dig through the old archives for inspiration. 3 days, I want sketches.
Yes, Miss Stone.
And if there's anything in those old files that matches the Lily designer's style, bring it to me first thing.
She's sending me to dig through old archives. Everything in there is my parents' work. She just opened the door herself. These two weren't in Mom's box. Victoria kept her own stash.
Mrs. Stone, I found these in the old archives. They seem never published.
One of my early experimental pieces. Forgot it was still there.
This design is incredible, Mrs. Stone. Release it and it'll definitely crush the Lily girl.
Of course it will. It was mine to begin with.
Second piece of bait. Swallow it.
You know what? You've been doing well lately. Nice work on those old archives.
Thank you, Mrs. Stone.
I'm considering something. Next season's collection, if you keep helping me, maybe I'll let you co-sign.
Co-sign? Really?
Really. But the condition is absolute loyalty. Absolute.
I will, Mrs. Stone. My biggest dream has always been to become you.
Good girl.
Dangling carrots at me. Those designs were my mom's to be con with. Watch where you're going. Sorry, Miss Diana.
Next Wednesday, 3 p.m. Stone Legacy Collection. Thanks, Diana.
I wouldn't have known where to find you if you hadn't thrown this in my path.
She yell at you again today?
Nope. She praised me today.
That's scarier than yelling.
She said she'd let me co-sign next season.
You buy that?
Of course not. But the bigger the carrot, the more she needs fresh material. That's exactly what I want.
What are you really doing, Eve?
You tell me first. Your last name is Stone. What's your deal with Victoria?
Next time.
Then so will I.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is next season's core, the Stone Legacy Collection, 10 levels above that Lily girl. Official account drops it tomorrow afternoon. I'll show the industry who defines the game.
Don't leave before the meeting ends. Mrs. Stone might have more instructions.
Yes, Miss Diana.
She's dropping it tomorrow afternoon?
Yep. We go 2 hours early.
Which channel this time?
Not just magazines anymore. Instagram, TikTok, simultaneous drop. The second she opens her phone, she sees herself getting crushed.
Damn. You're ruthless.
She taught me. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck.
Her again. Her again!
Mrs. Stone, on social media...
I have eyes! How does she know what I'm dropping every time? Always 2 steps ahead!
Should we delay the release?
Delay? Let the whole world watch me flinch? Drop it! Stick to the plan! She knows my every move. She's got to be right next to me. Come in. Close the door. Something's been eating me alive for 2 weeks.
That Lily designer?
No. The people around me. She hits my exact release window every single time. Coincidence doesn't strike 3 times. The mole is in this building.
Mrs. Stone, could it be an external leak?
External? An outsider knows my exact drop time? Knows which draft I use? Diana, the design team. I don't trust any of them, except you.
Me?
You got no ambition. Everyone else wants to climb. You just want to work. Key to my private archive. Old files go through you alone.
Mrs. Stone, I won't let you down. I swear.
Go. If anyone snoops around my design schedule, report it.
She just handed the vault key to the thief herself.
Something's off with you today.
I made you a promise. Said next time, last time.
I'm listening.
Victoria Stone is my aunt.
knew from the start I worked for her.
Yes. But...
Did she send you?
Eve, I cut ties with her 6 years ago. 6 years.
Why?
MIT, computer science. She had me running her servers. In there I found she destroyed 2 designers, stole their work, made them disappear.
You know who they were.
Marcus and Lily Callahay.
I didn't know you were their daughter. Only figured it out later. That Lily Boach inside your collar, I've seen it in old photos from their studio. I'm not her man, Eve. The name's Stone. It's my shame.
If he's telling the truth, I gained an ally. If he's lying, Victoria's not my only enemy. "20 years of secrets locked in here. Now the key's in my hands."
What's this?
This was just me doodling. It's not for the company.
This pleat technique. Same system as that Lily designer's.
I just saw her stuff online, thought it looked cool.
Then what about this? You drew a lily. Close the door. What's your connection to that Lily designer?
I don't know her, Mrs. Stone.
Don't know her? You use her technique? Draw her symbol?
Maybe a lot of people are picking up her style.
A lot of people. A lot of people can draw at this level? I'll ask you one more time. Who the hell are you?
Mrs. Stone, I know I shouldn't have drawn that. The Lily designer's technique. I recognized it. It's from your early works.
You recognized it?
When you had me sort the old archives, I saw those early designs. They blew me away. I couldn't stop myself from practicing.
You've been secretly practicing my style?
Because I want to be you. You mentioned co-signing. I thought learning your style would make you happier.
Not bad, but miles from my level. Keep at it. But do it at home. Don't let anyone see.
Thank you, Mrs. Stone.
Attention. Next month's fall preview, I'm personally dropping a brand new collection. Stone's boldest ever. Eve, you'll help me prep the archive material.
Yes, Miss Stone.
She picked you by name?
I just organized the archives carefully.
She bought it?
Bought it. Thinks I've been copying her style. Being worshipped, she ate it up.
So she doesn't suspect you. She trusts you more?
Vanity's the best anesthetic.
Promise me, no sketchbook at the office from now on.
Won't make the same mistake twice. One step from losing everything. There won't be a one step next time.
You sew this? This deviation, it wasn't sewn at my station. Not yours, the essayist. You're the lead seamstress. Every piece goes through your hands. Mrs. Stone, the weave on this batch has a natural deviation. The side seam needs... I don't want to hear excuses. Redo it. All of it. By tonight.
Miss Margaret?
You shouldn't be here. She sees you, she'll yell.
You haven't eaten since noon. That side seam wasn't your fault. The weave was off. Anyone would have gotten the same result.
You know tailoring?
A little. My mom used to be in the business. Last time you gave me one. My turn now. She doesn't deserve to have you carrying all this alone.
What you said yesterday. She doesn't deserve to have you carrying all this.
I meant every word.
This scar. She gave me this 23 years ago. Cut a piece of fabric 1/2 centimeter off. She slashed my hand with the scissors. Said that's the price of 1/2 centimeter.
23 years. Why'd you stay?
Because I got nowhere else. Because she's got dirt on me.
What if one day she can't hold anything over anyone?
Who are you? You're no ordinary assistant.
I'm someone she hurt. Just like you.
Every year she has me handle part of the fabric buys. Suppliers give a discount, but the books show full price.
You kept all this?
She thinks I'm clueless. But I logged every single gap.
That's the dirt she has on you. If it comes out, you're the one who handled the money.
So I had to take it. But if someone could actually bring her down...
I will. But I need your help.
Over a decade of discrepancy records, this old lady's a gold mine.
Trapped for 23 years. That scar on her hand was the chain.
Can these numbers trace straight to Victoria?
Almost. She used a private account. I need bank records.
Still working on my aunt's communications. Add this. The evidence chain is coming together.
Mom. Soon.
Garbage. This one's passable. Color's wrong. Redo the palette. 2 hours.
Yes, Miss Stone.
Wait. You've been getting better lately. I got an idea. Next month's fall preview, you'll be on stage with me.
On stage?
As my assistant. Design boards, outfit changes, lighting cues, all on you.
Mrs. Stone, do I deserve that?
I decide who deserves what. You just obey.
Thank you. I won't let you down. Fall previews. She wants me on stage, the closest spot to her. Perfect. Heard she's putting you in the preview? Just as an assistant. Don't get cocky. The last assistant she promoted got fired in 3 months. Diana's not bulletproof either. File that away. Victoria's 10th anniversary gala should be this fall. She'll invite every heavy hitter.
That's the battlefield.
But before that, I need 2 things. A recording about the crash and bank records tracing back to her.
Victoria's old communications, I got some of them. Emails to her lawyer from 6 years ago, mentions your parents and the accident. Not enough to convict, but we're pointed right.
Emails from 6 years ago. She thought deleting them wiped the slate. Nothing truly disappears.
October 12th, fall preview. 6 weeks out.
Yes, Miss Stone. I'll speed up the archive sorting.
No. Forget the archives. I need you on something else. 3 full designs, 48 hours.
3 sets? 48 hours?
Didn't you practice my style in secret? Time to put it to use. Pull this off, and the co-signing, I'll make it official. If you can't, you know the consequences.
48 hours. I'll get it done.
Heard she's got you doing 3 sets in 48 hours?
Word travels fast.
She's testing you. Handle it and she doubles down. Can't handle it and you're tossed.
I'm holding. I can draw these designs. The hard part is pretending I can't.
Be careful. The more she trusts you now, the harder she'll turn later.
I know. But before she turns, I'll flip the table first.
This one. The pleat flow is decent, but the fabric choice is wrong.
I can adjust.
Garbage. This one. Color scheme looks like a blind person did it. Redo it. Plus, this set with new fabric. By tomorrow afternoon.
Yes, Miss Stone.
You think pulling an all-nighter counts as effort? Anyone can try hard. I want talent. Talent's in the blood. Yours has nothing. Get out.
Rip it up. The harder you rip, the more you owe me.
Mrs. Stone, preview venues confirmed, October 12th, the Plaza.
Good. Seating chart?
Front row from left, Vogue editor-in-chief, 3 brand CEOs, 2 investors. One more thing, Bergdorf's fall exclusive just went to the Lily side.
I'll show 'em. No matter how much that Lily girl hops around, the real deal is the real deal.
Mrs. Stone, the neckline alteration on the preview center Stark is done.
Passable, better than last time.
I'm heading out. Full seating chart in the morning.
Margaret, how many years you been with me? 23 years, Mrs. Stone. 23 years. Back then I had nothing. A crappy studio, 2 partners who wouldn't fall in line, that designer couple, the Callaways or whatever, they were in my way. I gave them a chance. They didn't know when to back off. What happened after? You know. 2 fewer people on the road, 1 more empire. Go, finish the rest of the samples tomorrow.
Eve, what you wanted, I got it.
2 fewer people on the road, 1 more empire.
She said it herself. 2 fewer people on the road. Mom, Dad, I got it. You can rest now. Leave the rest to me.
Transfer records from the past 5 years. Every cent skimmed off supplier discounts went into the same private account.
The account's in her own name?
She never thought anyone would dare look.
Miss Margaret, if she finds out, she won't let you go.
23 years. I've had enough.
5 years of transfers totaling over $2 million, all into her personal account. And this, her emails to the lawyer mentions needing to handle the Callaway couple's estate issue.
She went after my parents' estate too?
No details in the email, but it shows she was still cleaning up after they had their accident.
The chain is complete. Victoria's fall preview, October 12th. The whole industry will be there.
You sure you want it to be that day?
She built this empire on my parents' work. I'll tear it down on the stage she's proudest of.
At the preview, you're her stage assistant. You'll have access to lights, sound, projections, all the equipment.
I need someone to compile the recordings and financial docs into a playbout file.
That's on me.
One more thing. That day, I won't show up as an assistant. I want her to see my real face.
Everyone, I have a major announcement. The October 12th fall preview is officially upgraded. This year marks 10 years of Stone. I'm throwing a gala this city has never seen. Global live stream, 500 guests. I will personally wear the ultimate design and walk the runway. This isn't just a show. It's my declaration to the industry. Stone is the highest standard in fashion. Eve, you're my stage coordinator. Lights, sound, outfit changes, all on your shoulders.
Yes, Miss Stone, I'll give it everything.
Stage coordinator. You know what that means, right? Means if anything goes wrong, it's on you. She needs a scapegoat within arm of reach.
I know.
Gala night. We get 1 shot.
Why not just hand it to the cops?
Her lawyers killed the crash investigation 6 years ago. Evidence hits the cops, she can make it vanish.
Only way? The whole world hears it at once.
Victoria wants to wear the ultimate design upstairs. I'll be the one who designs it.
What kind of mechanism?
Structural threads are heat-sensitive fiber. 30 seconds under the spotlight, fibers dissolve, dress falls apart. The whole world sees her in the Emperor's new clothes.
The dress mechanism, I'll handle it. Sewing's my trade.
I'll handle the play-off system. You make sure she wears that dress.
October 12th. It all ends.
4th time. 4th time. She hits my exact rhythm.
The impact this time is bigger. 3 partner brands are asking us...
Asking what? Asking if I'm washed up?
Enough. I'm done shadowboxing. Find her. Whatever it takes.
We already checked inside the company.
Do it again! Every employee's social media, email, phone records, all of it!
Mrs. Stone, that could violate privacy laws.
I don't care. Whoever's in my way disappears. That rule hasn't changed in 20 years.
Fill this out. Every employee has to. Social media accounts and personal email. Is this a company security check?
Mrs. Stone's orders. Anyone who doesn't fill it in doesn't need to show up tomorrow.
Go ahead and look. You won't find it.
Everything about Lily is in Luke's system. You can't even catch a shadow.
Company-wide sweep. She's really desperate.
She said whoever's in my way disappears. Same thing she said about my parents.
All Lily's operations run through my anonymous server. IP points to Iceland. She could search till she die and find nothing.
But she'll get crazier. The crazier, the better.
You're pushing her?
I want her so overwhelmed she can't think straight. That way, when I accidentally let her see the ultimate dress, she'll grab it like a drowning woman grabs a board.
When do you let her see it?
Tomorrow.
Is this?
Mrs. Stone! Mrs. Stone, this isn't... I was just practicing.
This pleat structure.
I know you said to practice at home, but after work today, I couldn't help it.
Shut up. If this is finished, it could become a full evening gown?
Theoretically, yes. But the structure isn't complete. There's a fatal... This dress. I want it.
But Miss Stone, the design isn't...
I said I want it. Gala night, I'm wearing this on the runway. 10 days. Finish it.
Mrs. Stone, this design has a fatal flaw. If the structure isn't handled right...
I don't care. You say there's a flaw? Fix it. 10 days. Give me perfection. Swallowed it. Doesn't even care about the fatal flaw. Your greed is your noose.
Where are the trigger points?
Heat-sensitive fiber runs these 3 lines. Spotlight 30 seconds, fibers dissolve, all 3 release.
How strong a light? Center stage spotlight direct for over 30 seconds.
I'll control the lighting duration.
Better than I expected. You said there was a fatal flaw. Fixed?
Mostly fixed. But the shoulder load bearing is still...
Are you telling me this dress can't be worn?
No, it can. It's just if the lights are too intense, the fabric might...
I'll worry about the lights. You just finish the dress. Deliver in 3 days. I want a fitting before the gala. One more thing. This dress, the credit is mine. Understood?
Of course, Mrs. Stone. It's all your inspiration.
Not inspiration. It's my design. You're just a seamstress. Don't get confused. If I hear anyone say this dress has anything to do with you, you'll disappear faster than that Lily designer.
I understand. You'll disappear faster. Those words, I'll return them to you, word for word.
Perfect. This is the standard Stone should have. That Lily designer, no matter how much she flays, she could never make something like this.
You'll stun the entire room wearing it.
Of course. Gala night, every eye in the world will be on me. Get up. Help me out of it. Walk me through the gala day flow one more time. Any slip up, you know what happens.
Yes. Lights up at 9, guests enter at 9:30, you take the stage at 10 sharp.
Enough! That'll do. Get out!
You've changed lately. Changed? How so? Can't put my finger on it. Your eyes are different.
Maybe it's all the overtime. Haven't been sleeping well.
She smells something, but it's too late. Mom, day after tomorrow, you're going out stage with me.
The final act begins now.
Everyone's here. Let's go.
Item by item. Playback system.
Embedded in the live feed. 1 click, recording and bank records hit the big screen. Worldwide.
Dress mechanism.
All 3 heat-sensitive lines tested. Full power, 45 seconds. Fibers dissolve, comes apart.
Margin of error?
Plus or minus 3.
Recording.
437, full cut, 3 backups, server, lawyer, USB on my person.
Bank transfer records. 5 years, $2 million.
Name Victoria Stone. Copies with Detective Morris.
Lawyer emails submitted with it. For trial. Cut her off at the knees. Email goes out. 3 brands freeze all Stone payments by morning. Gala ends. She's got nothing.
Send it.
You ready? Since the day my parents vanished, every single day.
Your parents will see it.
They never left.
Tomorrow, October 12th, it all ends.
Mom, Dad, your daughter's coming to collect.
Welcome to Stone's 10th. This dress tonight, finest thing I've ever made, remember it.
Main lights at 10, all set.
Where's my coordinator?
Not here yet. Okay, Mrs. Stone, Eve's background. I dug something up, wanted to...
After the gala.
I'm plugged into the live feed. Can switch anytime.
Wait for my signal.
You look different now.
I was always like this. Nobody was looking.
What are you doing here dressed like that?
Stage coordinator. Obviously, I'd be here.
I told you to coordinate, not steal the spotlight.
Just wearing something I made myself.
That brooch, where'd you get it?
Family heirloom.
Miss, who designed this?
Recognize it? This lily? You should remember.
Guests all seated. We're live. 12 channels worldwide.
Perfect. That brooch the girl was wearing, did you see it?
The lily? I saw it. Look into it after the show. Doesn't matter now. After tonight, nobody dares mention lilies again.
Playback on standby. Margaret confirms trigger point set.
Wait for Act 2. Let her finish the walk.
Mrs. Stone taking the stage.
Luke, Act 2, now. Act 1, done.
That designer couple was in my way. 2 fewer people on the road, 1 more empire.
You did this? I waited 23 years.
Recognize this flower? Lily Calloway. My mother's name. Her signature, too.
You're a Calloway.
Eve Calloway. Daughter of Marcus and Lily Calloway. You killed my parents, stole their work, and built your empire on their blood.
No, you're lying.
That recording's your own voice. Account signed in your name? Who you still trying to fool? My name is Eve Calloway. 23 years ago, this woman killed my parents. She stole everything they created. Today, I'm taking it all back.
Dad, Mom, your daughter did it.
Move! Get out of my way! Over here!
Miss Victoria Stone.
Suspected murder of Marcus and Lily Calloway, money laundering, falsified records. You're under arrest.
This is a setup! That evidence is all fabricated!
Transfer record signed by you, voice print on the recording confirmed.
You were fooling me from the very start?
2 years. Every single day.
I promoted you! I gave you opportunities!
What you gave me was my parents' legacy. It was always mine.
Please, I'll give you the company.
You said whoever's in my way disappears. The one disappearing is you.
It's over.
Not yet. The company, the designs, my parents' name, I'm taking all of it back.
I'm with you.
This is just the beginning. Morning, Miss Calloway.
Fabrics for the new line just came in. Want to look?
Leave him in my office. I'll check later.
Oh, Diana mailed her resignation last week. Left without waiting for a reply.
Expected.
Your mom wore white too back then.
Yeah?
Spitting image.
Dad, Mom, got the company back, got your names back too. Given this back to you. Don't need it anymore. Next time I visit, bring in someone to meet you. You're gonna like him.
You're late.
Went to see my folks.
What'd they say?
Said bring you along next time.
So, next time?
Next time. Starting today, no more revenge. Just beginning.
Leo! Don't you know me?
Ouch. Easy, Doc.
Look at you, Irene, a princess playing in the mud.
Get out, Victor. I'm working.
Marry me. I can give you everything back. The money, the status, no more blood.
I have a fiancé, and he's coming back for me.
Leo, he's been fish food for 8 years. He is dead, Irene. Grow up.
Breaking news. A miracle in the Pacific. Found after 8 years identifying as the missing heir of Sterling Court.
Oh, no, 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 no. Leo, it's me. Look at me. No. Leo, don't you know me?
Dr. Gray, he's back, and he's unstable. Accelerate the treatment. I want his brain fried. Make him a vegetable before he remembers anything.
1 dose. That's all it takes. His cerebral cortex will be fried. He'll be nothing but a drooling huck by morning.
We have to move. Now.
Get them! Don't let the beast out!
Leo, run! Run!
We tried to help him, but the survivor, Leo, he carries an unknown, deadly virus from the island, highly contagious. If you see him, do not approach. Call the police immediately. For the safety of this city, the monster must be caught.
Leo, what are you doing? Let go!
Leo, stay close. We need to find somewhere safe.
Hey, pretty lady. Looking for a good time?
Monster! Help! Help! A monster!
Leo, please. You're too conspicuous. Put this on.
No! No cage!
Do you even know who I am anymore? Or are you just gone?
Leo, what are you doing? Let go!
You heard them before anyone could. Sophia? Oh my god. I'm so scared.
Where are you, honey? I saw the news. Are you hurt? Tell me where you are. I'll bring help.
We are at the old parking lot on 5th. Please hurry.
Good girl. Now, let the hunt begin. No one escapes my city. Not even a beast.
What the hell? He looks like he wants to eat me! No! Leo, stop! She's a friend! Friend!
Gently, Leo. Just like this. It keeps us safe.
Oh my god. That was the only lock.
Irene? I brought food and antibiotics. Are you hurt?
I'm so sorry, Sophia. He's just confused. He doesn't trust strangers yet.
Found you, my little runaway. Keep watching. I want to know every breath they take before we crush them.
You don't remember my name, but you still know how to comfort me.
Morning, princess. Give me the beast, and you walk away with your pretty legs intact.
He's not a beast! Get away from us!
Have it your way. Light him up.
Leo, no!
What the hell is he?
Pull back! Now! We need heavier gear!
Leo! You're hurt! Leo? No. Leo, I mean to me. Leo, wait! I didn't mean to. Leo! Wait for me! Don't leave me! Leo?
Confused winner.
Leo! Stop it! You're hurting yourself!
Don't touch. Dangerous.
You are not a monster. You remembered not to hurt me. You are still my Leo. See? You kept me safe.
Safe. Irene. Safe.
They are here.
Sophia said it's safe here. We can rest.
Safe? Honey, nowhere is safe. Your best friend sold you out for a new handbag.
No. Sophia?
You need a blanket.
Sophia? No, she wouldn't. No, it can't be.
Get the beast! Don't hurt the girl!
I told you, Irene. Leo is broken trash. Victor is the winner.
How could you, Sophia? We were sisters. He's crazy! Kill him!
Right. Damn it! After them!
Only you, Leo. Only you never leave.
We lost them in the sewers, but he's wounded.
Useless, all of you. A beast and a woman, and you can't catch them? If my pawns can't kill the monster, the king will hunt him down personally. Let's see how loud you scream, Leo.
Marcus, help us! Close the door!
What the? Stay back! Don't eat me!
Leo! No, he's a friend! No, he's a friend! It's Victor! He did this! He turned him into this!
Look at him, Irene! His brain is fried! He's not human anymore!
You need to leave. If Victor catches me with a rabid animal, I'm dead!
He's not an animal. He's the man who saved you from bankruptcy. You owe him.
That man is gone. You're trying to save a ghost, Irene.
Oh God. They're here. We're all gonna die.
Open up! We know the beast is in there! Secure the target! Kill the other!
You took a bullet? For me?
Move! If you want to live, move!
He doesn't even know me! Why? Why would a beast save me?
His brain doesn't remember you, Marcus. But his body remembers. His instinct knows you're a friend.
Okay. I'm in. Victor's private server. There's a back door I left years ago.
Can you find the truth about the shipwreck?
If it's digital, I can crack it. But his firewall is military grade. I need at least 72 hours. He got away? Again? Marcus Wong. I knew that little rat would be a problem. 72 hours, I won't give them a single second. Initiate God's Eye. Activate every camera in the city. Find them.
They're watching everything.
Don't hurt him! Please!
This place. Leo? Do you remember?
Stop! Stop! My father is Victor Sterling. We can negotiate. Name your price.
Negotiate? Cute. Shut up, rich boy.
Don't hurt him! Please!
Never again. I will build a fortress of order. No savagery will ever touch you again. I promise.
Monster!
You think you broke your promise? Because you became the thing you hated? I'm so sorry, Leo. Give me your hand, Leo. You kept your promise. Your logic didn't save me back then. Your savity saves me now. This isn't a monster's hand. It's my guardian's.
Hi. Irene.
Why isn't he dead? My money doesn't pay for excuses, Doctor!
His metabolism, it's not human. The toxin, he's burning through it.
Increase the dosage. Fry his brain. I want him dead by tonight.
Impossible. Look at these spikes. Let's see what triggered this dip.
Leo, it's me. I'm here.
God, it's her voice. It's the only antidote. This isn't science anymore. It's a miracle, and I'm about to kill it. Irene, listen to me carefully. Victor knows your location. I'm sending you a secure route. Get to the West Hall basement. Don't trust anyone. Just run. Save him. He hears you, Irene. He always hears you. Victor, I was just...
Bravo, Doctor. Truly touching performance. You think you're saving them? No. You just hand-delivered them to me.
Betrayal has a price, Allison. And you just paid it.
You'll never win! He remembers her! His DNA remembers her!
Science is rewritable. And so is history. Take her away.
Damn you, Leo! Just die!
The mouse took the bait. Prepare the trap.
It's me! Look at me!
Grace said the safe house is right here. We're almost there.
Welcome to the party.
Dr. Gray was chatty. Irene, give me the beast, and you two ladies can walk away.
It's me! Look at me!
Leo!
I jammed their signal. Run! Now!
Shame. She was a good doctor.
No! No!
Come on!
Go!
Let them run. The show is just starting. Get the cameras ready.
He killed Dr. Gray, a woman who only wanted to help him. This monster carries a lethal, unknown virus. If you see him, do not approach. Just call us. $10 million. I saw someone in the alley. Keep moving. The thermal drones are sweeping Sector 4.
Come on. I'm in the first layer. I found the corrupted data from the shipwreck, but the core audio file, it's buried deep.
How long, Marcus?
48 hours. I need 48 hours to decrypt it without triggering the kill switch.
Leo, look at me. They don't know you. They don't know how you saved me. You are not a monster. You are my Leo.
Open fire! Bring the beast down!
Leo. No, don't.
Leo! No! Stop! Don't you dare! Don't leave me!
I'm sorry. I was just scared. I'm not scared of you. I'm scared of losing you.
Boss, I found it.
Found one through Terrell-scopes Leo to wit Irene that Hellfambe's Adarian.
The kill switch. That woman, she is the only thing keeping the beast on a leash.
Perfect. If she's the leash, then let's see what happens when we choke him with it.
Stop it, Leo! Stop! What are you doing?
Leo, drink something.
Stay away! Danger!
Please.
Maybe Victor is right. He's just a trapped beast now. Do you want to live like this forever?
You don't know him! No one knows him! He is not a monster! Leo! Leo! Stop it, Leo! Stop! What are you doing?
Claws hurt. Irene. No claws, no hurt.
Look at me, Leo! Look at me!
These claws saved my life. Again and again. You are not a monster. You are my hero. I've got you. I'm here.
Found them. The bait is set.
Get it away from me! It's a monster!
Irene, open up! Please! Victor, he's going to kill me! I'm so sorry! He threatened me, but I'm here to save you. Come back to him. He promises everything will be like before.
Like before? Victor wants to kill us, Sophia.
No, he loves you. But Leo, Victor is preparing the ultimate method.
What method?
A sonic weapon. Military grade. It will fry that beast's brain completely. He'll be a vegetable forever. You have to leave him now.
Get it away from me! It's a monster! Are you insane? You choose a rabid animal over Victor? Victor is a king! This thing is trash!
From day one. Every chance encounter, every text, it was all his script, wasn't it?
Of course. Who would be friends with a bankrupt princess? I did it for the money, and you're blowing your only chance to live.
Get out! Tell Victor one thing. My beast is going to tear him apart.
You'll regret this, bitch!
Leo, it's okay. She's gone.
She refused? Even after hearing about the weapon? Fine. The ultimate method it is. I want her to watch. I want her to see her beloved beast go completely mad. Prepare the sonic emitters and organize a team. I need bait. You want her down? Then show me your place.
Kneel and beg me!
Look at you, Irene. Scavenging like a rat.
I told you, you'd come back to me.
Would you really ruin your life for a beast? He's garbage, Irene. Unrecyclable garbage.
Let me go! You sick bastard! He is more human than you will ever be!
Leo, I know you can hear me with those freak ears. Come to Warehouse 4, alone. Come alone or tell your little girlfriend to learn how to swim.
No! Don't go! It's a trap, Leo! He wants to kill you!
Look at him. Not a pristine heir anymore, just a dirty, feral animal. You want her down? Then show me your place.
Kneel and beg me!
No! Leo! No! Don't do it! Don't kneel to him!
That's it. That's where you belong. At my feet. You should have died in that shipwreck 8 years ago, just like your pathetic parents.
Why did you survive? You're just an unkillable creature.
8 years ago, you should have rotted at the bottom of the ocean. You want to know why you survived? Because you are a stray dog down to your DNA. You can't die, just like your pathetic parents couldn't save themselves.
Bingo! I'm in! Irene, I got it! The black box recording. It's all here.
You got it?
Victor! It's over!
What did you say, darling?
We have the recording.
Step back, or the whole world hears how you murdered the Sterling family.
You're lying.
Murder, but it's Joel.
No! No! That data was deleted! Kill them! Kill them all! Now! Forget the guns! Turn on the sonic sabinator! Fry his brain!
Leo! No!
Yes! Break him! Make him turn on her!
Leo, it's me.
Start the purge. No one leaves tonight. Hunt them down like rats.
They're everywhere! Thermal imaging! We can't hide!
Movement detected.
Leo! You're bleeding!
Safe.
Wait, it's a dead end.
End of the line, freak! The boss says hi! Let's see how long the beast lasts. Fire the sonic cannon!
Stop it! You're killing him!
Yes. Strip away the man. Show her the truth inside.
Don't! Look at his eyes! He doesn't know you anymore!
Leo, please!
That's it! Get them! Get them all!
I'm right here.
What the hell is this thing?
Leo! Snap out of it! It's us! Irene! Run! He doesn't know us anymore! He's just a monster now!
No. He's not a monster.
Irene, you're gonna die!
I won't give up on him. Not now. Not ever.
Look at that. Romeo and Juliet. In the gutter.
Do it, Leo.
Take her down. Show them what you really are.
Leo, look at me.
I'm here. I trust you.
Do it.
Do it! Irene! No! It'll shred your brain! Stop!
I got you. I got you.
Do it. Tear her apart. Make it poetic.
May I have this dance, Mr. Sterling?
I will build a fortress. No savagery will ever touch you again.
Goodbye, old friend. You were just perfectly redundant.
Leo?
The music stopped, Irene. But I'm still leading. I'm back.
You're back! You're finally back!
What the hell? Why isn't he killing her?
Don't just stand there! Get him! He's just one man!
One man? No. I am the apex predator.
You were supposed to be broken!
Broken things have sharper edges. Stay. Like a good dog.
Holy! He is back!
Are you hurt?
Just take me home, Leo.
Marcus, is the laptop dry?
Wet, but alive. Just like us.
Activate my offshore accounts, the ghost accounts.
The dead man's chest? But sir, those funds...
Victor wants to be the king of this city? Fine. I'll buy his throne and burn it to ashes.
Kill the feed! Kill it!
Make it happen.
Ghost accounts activated, sir. The funds are ready.
What now?
We take back what's ours.
No. No. Stop dropping. Stabilization fund. Where's the fund? Mr. Vance! The sterling stocks hit the limit. We lost 40 billion in 10 minutes. It's a coordinated short. Get out! Get out!
Good morning, Victor. Enjoying the view from the bottom?
You died on that island. You're a savage. You don't know how to run a market.
I survived hell. You're just a tourist. Did you really think my offshore accounts died with me?
Chairman, it's Victor. I need a liquidity injection now.
Sorry, Victor. The board just voted. We're freezing your assets. Don't call again.
Senator? Senator, it's me. Hello?
They want a show? I'll give them a show.
Get up. We have work to do.
Boss, I can barely walk. That beast broke 3 of my ribs.
Pain is for the poor, Tyrone. I'm paying you millions.
The money's gone, Victor. Everyone knows the stocks crashed.
Then we take payment in blood.
The gala tonight. Everyone will be there. Leo and that bitch will come to gloat. I want you to assemble the death squad.
You want to shoot up a room full of billionaires? That's suicide.
No, Tyrone. That's a finale. If I burn, the whole world burns with me. Are you with me? Or do I tell the cops about that incident in Mexico?
I'm with you.
Good dog. Tonight we hunt.
Die, you freak!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vance Group is indestructible. Rumors are just rumors. It's Leo Steerling! He's alive!
Kill him! Security! Don't let him speak! Kill that beast!
You heard the boss! Open fire!
Die, you freak!
Stay back! I am the king of this city!
Let them hear the truth.
Get out!
I cut the navigation myself. The Sterlings died tonight, and the Empire is mine.
Is that true? Did you murder them? Oh my
Lies! It's AI! It's fake!
I forged
I am the true heir! I took them there!
You smell like blood! You are just a beast! A primitive animal! Why? Why do you have everything?
Because she chose me.
Freeze! NYPD! Put your hands up! Nobody move! You can't touch me! I own you! I own everyone!
Let's go home.
Breaking news. Tycoon Victor Vance has been arrested on multiple charges, including murder and fraud.
I am the king! Leo's nothing but a beast!
Sources say Vancey suffered a complete mental breakdown during interrogation and is being transferred to a maximum security psychiatric facility.
It's finally over. No more running.
No more running. Only with you.
Will you always be that beast inside?
Only for you. Only to protect you. Let's go home.
Do you think we can ever go back?
We don't need to go back. We go forward. Together.